Today I'm in downtown Fredericksburg. In this week's edition, we're going to tell you all about a great organization that helps make our downtown the vibrant place that it is. Today I'm at the corner of George and Caroline Streets in downtown Fredericksburg, and I'm with Chris Allen, who is the Executive Director of Fredericksburg Main Street. Chris has been in this role now for several months, so we wanted to both introduce you to him and have him tell you a little bit about all the great work that Main Street does for our downtown. So Chris, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Bill.
Yeah. So why don't we start with Main Street? Tell us about Main Street and what y'all do.
Sure. So Main Street is a 501c3 nonprofit, and we work to increase economic vitality for Fredericksburg in the downtown historic district. So we do a lot of events and fundraising and things like that, all to grow the business down here.
So you're probably very well known for a lot of the events that you do. So talk a little bit about some of the things that you do monthly and then some of your big annual things.
Yeah, so one of the main things that we do monthly is the Sip and Stroll for First Fridays. That's a Main Street event. We also have our annual fundraiser, a downtown affair, and then during the holiday season, we partner with economic development on a lot of those things like the Holiday Open House and Small Business Saturday.
And your board is composed of downtown merchants?
Yeah, it's mostly downtown merchants, some restaurant owners, but also residents.
And you've got a good-looking new website, redesigned website, so that's probably the best place for people to find out more. So what is that URL?
Yeah, absolutely. It's fredericksburgdowntown.org.
So let's talk a little bit about yourself. What brought you to Fredericksburg in the first place?
So I also own a business. I own Duly Noted, and we came to Fredericksburg just over 2 years ago from DC. And we moved down here because we were looking for more of a sense of community. You know, we wanted to see people every day that we know and recognize on the street, and we really found that community here in Fredericksburg.
And then how did you end up as the executive director of Main Street?
So I was originally on the board as a board member, and then last year the executive director left and I came in as the interim and then became permanent in January.
So what makes you optimistic about the current state of downtown Fredericksburg and what's in store going forward?
Yeah, we've got a lot of upcoming events that we're planning this year. Our Summer Solstice Festival will be launching here pretty soon. That will be in June. And we're looking to revamp First Fridays. And so we've got a lot of really great events happening downtown. Really all just geared at bringing people downtown to hang out and see it and shop around, eat in the restaurants. So.
Yeah. Well, it's a great place to be, and you all make it even more vibrant. So applaud you and your board on the great work that's been done over, I guess, more than a decade now.
Absolutely, yeah. Fredericksburg Main Street's been around for just over 10 years.
Yeah, and tell them the URL one more time.
fredericksburgdowntown.org.
Okay. All right, well, Chris, thank you for joining us today.
Awesome.
That'll do it for this week's edition. Appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.